Hey guys, welcome back to Lorna's Closet. This is going to be if you realize that I have glasses on, surprise, I wear glasses and contacts. So yes, I know you can see my ring light reflection, but I didn't feel like putting my contacts back in. So we're going to do this with my glasses on. So anyway, welcome back to Lorna's Closet. This is going to be a quick video because it is storming and the thunder is getting louder, so I don't want it to drown out the video. So if you hear noises in the background, again, it's storming. But this video, I kind of wanted to touch on two things. I want people to understand what people mean when we say Q1 or Q3. That's a very important term. So we are in Q3 now, which just means quarter three. And quarter one is January, February, March. Quarter two is April, May, June. Quarter three is July, August, and September. Quarter four is October, November, December. And obviously we come back to Q1. So it's 4 quarters. Each quarter has a 3-month span. And it's the seasons. So, we're in the summer season right now. So, everybody is trying to oversaturate their boutiques with summer apparel. Okay, I'm glad you guys are buying summer apparel, but I need you guys to understand it is crucial that you start focusing on, getting the ladder, your fall apparel to start rolling in, because Q3 is a weird cusp. We have the 2 hottest months of the season, but then we have September. And September, fall rolls in. I believe it's September 23rd. So you can still get away with wearing some of your summer stuff, but you also are going to start getting chillier nights and chillier days. So you want to start layering up pieces. So fall is actually my favorite season. Maybe it's because I was born in fall. Who knows? It's pretty. You can layer. You can kind of do whatever you want to do, because fashion, literally, you decide, how you want your wardrobe to aesthetically look. But when it comes to your boutique, you still want to have trends that make sense. You don't want to have a bunch of every season pieces in that don't really make sense. So you really wouldn't want hot pants going into, your fall, winter, unless you live in a climate that you can, wear that. If you're in, excuse me, if you're on the West Coast, then I'm pretty sure you could get away with that. But the East Coast, you will freeze. So let's just understand again that when people say, we're in Q3, they're meaning this 3-month span of July, August, and September. So Q4 obviously is holiday season. So everybody's going to start pushing. And to understand that a lot of fashion houses, they, produce their lines 6 months in advance. So, fall stuff is already out. Fall stuff started slowly rolling out last month. And obviously you don't really want to focus on fall stuff now because it's hot. You're focused on going to the beach. You want swimwear. You want very feminine, frilly things. But you still have to at least have a vision board or a mood board to figure out, what you're looking to buy, what things you like, what things you think would sell really good. And even if you got a sample of, those trends, or you can do a poll on your social media accounts, like those things really work. But also knowing the Pantone colors or the seasonal colors in advance is definitely going to help you, because you don't want to buy colors that they're not in season. You're going to get a lot of old fall stuff from last year that's going to try to, make its way back because people didn't sell out of it. So, they'll mix and match in. And some stuff still is classic, it's timeless. It can be, reworn, it can be sold, and you can still make a profit off of it. But just be cognizant of the pieces that you are trying to push to your, your customer base, that it makes sense and that it's on trend. Or even if you're, ahead of your trends, that's even better. That means you're definitely studying the trend reports that are coming out. So I just want to give you a quick rundown of some popular 2019 fall pieces that you kind of might want to, you can write it down, you can, when you're sourcing, meaning like when you're going out and you're doing your shopping, to look to see what trends you might want to carry. You're definitely going to see a lot of these pieces. And if you go to any of the fashion weeks in your respective areas, we have New York Fashion Week, like you're definitely going to see those trend reports with many of these pieces, if not all of these pieces. So keep in mind that obviously trends come back around, they repeat themselves, which is great. So if you missed the trend and it comes back, jump on it. It's going to be revamped. It's never going to be the same exact trend. But if you have similar pieces that you did not sell out of, then this is where I say you can, reintroduce some of your old pieces. You can, if you want to run a sale, then you can run a sale. That'd be great. But some of the pieces that you'll see, or some of the trends that you'll see this coming fall, is going to be the 70s. You're going to see a lot of 70s inspired pieces coming in. So psychedelic print, whether it be in maxi dress form, because maxi dresses are definitely still going to be in, just they may have like a long sleeve, or they may have a gathered waist. There's going to be different variations of the maxi dress that will be rolling into the fall to kind of weatherize the style. So you're not going to be wearing your summer maxi dresses that are thin. You're going to roll into your fall heavier, better material maxi dress. You'll see fringe. Fringe was really big in the 60s and the 70s. It's actually, it's one of those, it is timeless. It has different variations, and it seems to come back every year. Just, it may be in a different color, maybe in a different pattern, maybe in a different fabric base, but it will be a part of the fall 2019 trends. It'll be in various colors. It'll be, a lot of the stuff is based off of the Pantone color grid, and I will leave a link for that in the description bar, so that way you guys can get a feel for what the colors are. And I'll even leave some information about swatch boxes. I don't have it in front of me. Somewhere in this video, I might just do I might just jump back on and do a review of a swatch box, or that'll be, that'll be the next video. So it'll be two videos, excuse me, that I post, one of, the trends, and then one of a swatch box, because I think a swatch box is really awesome, especially if you are into clothing construction, or even if you just want to know what the fabrics feel like before you go to purchase your pieces. It's a great tool to have. So that's what I'll do. I'll do another short video, just not like a haul, but just a review of a swatch box. So you're definitely going to have oversized trends, whether it be oversized men's wear. Oversized sweaters are always a hit. They're even they have summer sweaters out now, and people are like, I don't understand why, it's 100 degrees outside and you have a damn sweater on. Okay, well, summer sweaters are a lighter weight, And while they may look a bit ridiculous, they come in handy because you can layer them up, or you can just wear them just with a sweater, just as the sweater, with nothing else, underneath. I mean, obviously, if you wear, your undergarment, but they're breathable. So I've seen a lot of summer sweater trends that have been out all summer long. And then that kind of just transitions you into the fall because you now already have these pieces. They have been cut in in the various spring, summer, and fall colors, because the colors are pretty the Pantone colors are pretty much the same. They're just a bit darker, a bit richer. The fabrics themselves obviously are thicker, more durable, but those are definitely going to be some cool trends. Also, kind of the prairie tops, prairie dresses, and when I mean prairie, I mean micro florals. There will be, and I actually have, no, I don't have it out. I had one on yesterday. They're floral dresses, floral button-up tops, floral pullovers, just in the tiniest little micro floral print. It's very feminine, very, frilly, it has movement to it. So it could be layered up, it could be, worn by itself. It's a great piece because it can be worn as many ways as you can possibly think of it to be worn. But then we move from the 70s. Well, okay, let's say, okay, so some of the chunk heels, some of the square-toed shoes, boots and sandals, they'll also be back. And we all know boots. Boots vary, they vary from season to season. We know a good thigh high is always going to be in. Somebody's going to wear one, whether it be suede, whether it be leather. Some now are denim, some are vinyl. There will be different fast fashion trends, and then there will be your staple booty, ankle boots, slingbacks, various shoes. Not really gonna go into shoes because I really want to talk more about the fashions. So the 90s is, I feel like 90s is actually one of the best eras for colors, for fast fashion trends, for music. It was just a really great time. I enjoyed the 90s. I really did. Wish we could really go back to the 90s. It was amazing. But some of the trends, you're gonna see purples and greens. How everybody is loving fuchsia and the electric neon pinks. Purple and green are going to be those colors of the fall season for classic pieces, statement pieces. Not, well, I maybe fast fashion trends. They may do a color run of purples and greens. I'm really seeing that they're stuck on neon green, like the lime, and hot pink. They're going to run those two colors into the ground, but just keep in mind that purple, like rich purple, like an emerald green, those are going to be colors that you're going to see. You're going to see cape jackets, feathers in various styles. So you may see not so much, like I call them the Fozzie Bear coats that we had last season. You may still see some of those because they may still have to move them out of inventory. But you're going to see things with feathers, plumage, and you're going to feel like a bird maybe, but that's going to be the trend. Bright colors, muted colors, just very feminine flowing feathers to take place of fur coats. or even embellishments like the feathered collars. You will see satin. So you'll see satin dresses, satin shirts, just satin, satin pants. You know, the fabric satin will be used heavily throughout the fall 2019 season. You're going to see cinched waist garments. So I've seen a lot of women in structured suits with the cinched waist, or even oversized suits with a cinched belted waist. So it kind of it gives you the sense of like an hourglass, but not in the, you know, the curve way, like two triangles meeting, if that makes sense. Because the boxy shoulder, like shoulder padded look is coming back, in the oversized suit jackets, like men's suit jackets, which is a really dope look if you can pull it off. So if you have the oversized suit jacket and you have like a flowing skirt, that, or pleated skirt, with a, you know, it could have a cinched waist, because you're blending trends and you're building your own look, obviously, but you can play with it. Or you can have, instead of wearing a trench coat, which trench coats are also in, you can wear the long suit jacket or oversized suit jacket with the shoulder pads, with a pair of mom jeans, or and a turtleneck, because all of those things, all of those pieces will be in. And you know, whatever shoe that is comfortable for you, that, you know, makes your outfit pop, with a tiny bag. So you're going to be mixing and matching all of the different pieces from the different trends of this year together to kind of make your own style. Asymmetrical necklines are going to be in. I said tiny bags, Ren Fair. So a lot of like Renaissance Fair-esque vibes will be in. And that is like, that is a world in of itself. So if you're on the extreme side of fashion and you're like, oh, okay, you know, all these trends, I jump on them, I want to try them out, I am okay with, you know, pressing the envelope and putting them in my boutique, awesome. Or if you're a stylist and you want to get those pieces, like definitely look into that, because all of those pieces will be in. And like I said, mentioning the trench coats. So they're going to be the extra long, I like to call them like duster trench coats and caped trench coats. So that's tongue twister. So look out for those. Also hats. Hats are always, you know, a cool statement piece, but there will be, you know, bright hats. There'll be just hats that are extra for no reason, but they're statement pieces. And gold clothing will definitely be in, according to a lot of the trend reports that I have been looking at. So that's kind of it for what I wanted to talk about. And I also want to tell you guys that everything that I talked about here, I'm in the process of putting together my inspo blog that's on my actual boutique site. So that way you can see the different trend forecasts, the different color patterns, fabrics, like different things that are trending currently, and then what is going to be forecasted for the next seasons. So you can get a real-time feel, you know, for what's going on. So again, you always want to be on trend and you want to be ahead of the game. So these are the things that I'm going to work on. And like I said, I'm literally going to stop this video and then come back with the swatch box and do like maybe a 2, 5, 10 minute Swatchbox video. So again, if you see me wearing the same stuff, it's probably because I was just recording. So go watch the next video about Swatchboxes, and I will put all of that information in the description box of the Swatchbox video. All right, thank you for hanging out with Lorna's Closet and bearing with me as I deal with this storm that's going on outside of my window, which is literally 4 feet, if that, from my phone and my tripod and the entire setup. So yeah, have a good one. Peace out.